A lot of people that watch don't subscribe. So if you enjoy our videos, please hit that subscribe button so you know the next time we go live talking about wrestling. For the past 4 weeks on the podcast, I have been talking about WWE Evolve. Like we've said, it feels like the NXT to NXT. This is truly developmental on Tubi Free TV. Dave has not tuned in to watch it yet, that I know. But I will say that episode 4 of Evolve, they are finally, I think as a regular viewer, starting to turn that corner. You're seeing the identity that they have, that they're going to have these new talents in there, that they're going to have performers from the main roster, from NXT on the lower end of things that they can feature on here. Like they had Wolfgang from Gallus this week. You're going to have Joe Coffey next week. I think when you have a roster as big as the WWE has, and you want to make some of these newer talents, like you can hear from a lot of their promos that they sound like NIL signings. A lot of the guys are coming from football. A lot of the women kind of coming from cheerleading. So these are the people I think that are newer to the company, as well as like a Kylie Ray who's been wrestling for a while. You got a Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes in Swipe Right that I'm personally happy to see featured because they were featured a lot up in the Beyond Wrestling. And seeing guys, we've called a match for Brad Baylor. Being able to see these talents on an indie level and then see them featured on TV is great. And this is going to be a place for WWE to test out some of these indie guys. Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes are two guys that I feel like are going to move up quickly. Other notes from this episode: referee Jessica Carr. You'll know her as the blonde female referee featured a lot on WWE TV. Made her in-ring debut as Kalax, or Kalix. It's K-A-L-Y-X. Good to see that. A lot of these refs, are either wrestlers or former wrestlers. And I'm sure when their dream was to get to the WWE, they might not have expected to end up as a referee. And it's great to see there's at least a spot for Jessica Carr to be able to wrestle if she so wants to. And the big thing, for all of episode 4, they're hyping a former OG Evolve champ coming back, and it is Timothy Thatcher in the main event. I thought this was great to see because he has that connection to Evolve from before. He has that connection to WWE. It's good to see them welcoming him back for something and getting featured in this way. So I would say episode 4 of Evolve, if you want to get in, if you want to give it a chance, start with episode 4. For me, it's just been the steady building from 1 to 3 at this point. It's found its identity. I think it's going to be a great show. Thank you for joining us today, guys. And like we said, the majority of the people that watch us aren't subscribed. So please, if you enjoy the video you saw today and you want to keep up with more of our content, we'll be bringing back the live watch alongs at some point. We have long form videos, short form videos, interviews with wrestlers. You may know us as the Working Fans Podcast, but when we're not doing this, we have a commentary gig.
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe, and you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling, but when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the two of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it.